children, welcome back. Hope you all are enjoying your good health and doing well in your studies. So let's begin this module of chapter 11, that is part 2, modernization. In previous module we discussed about Japan, how under the grip of imperialism Japan lost its progress and later on it overcome through the process of development and revelatory actions and went towards the progress. Same way in this module we will discuss about China. The two very common incidents which we will discuss in this module are the Opium War and the policy which was introduced by Great Britain. It was the open trade policy. So let's begin these two interesting topics in this module. Let us understand the meaning of open door policy. Under this policy, that all the countries, especially Western countries, all the countries had equal rights to do trading with China. And this policy was introduced by USA. Proposal was introduced by United States of America. So why this United States of America introduced this policy? Because United States of America was doing trading with China. Along with that, several other countries have influence upon China. These countries were France, Germany, Russia and Japan. So USA has a bit fear that these China would be occupied or annexed by these Japanese or Russian. So to stop all these things, they introduced this policy that every country had equal right to do trading with China so that their important territories would not be annexed by the Western countries. So in this way, this policy was being introduced in China. After introduction of open door policy with China, we will come to know one of the popular incident took place in the history of China, that was Opium War. So here children, we will understand the meaning of Opium War. What is Opium War? We will understand. And then very important, which is being asked in many competitive exams, that is the impact of Opium War in China. So as we know that several trading countries, they were limited with the material like silk and tea. But Great Britain secretly, without into the notice of Chinese government, they were smuggling the opium. And what is opium? Opium is a tobacco. A tobacco is a kind of drug. We all know the tobacco used to reduce the mental capability as well as it used to weaken down the physique of any healthy person. So the Great Britain had the intention to reduce the physique of growing population of China. With this, secretly they were doing the transportation or the smuggling of opium. Now here we need to understand which was the place where this opium was cultivated. So this place was India. So children, we should know that China was the place where this opium was supplied and India was the place where opium was being cultivated by the Great Britain. So opium cultivation was done by Great Britain in India and its supply was done in China. Now in year 1839, one of the Chinese government official caught a ship which was loaded with opium. And he destroyed that ship at the same time. And this news spread and then British announced or Great Britain announced the war against China, and that war is only called as the War of Opium. So here in this war, Great Britain got win and China was being defeated very badly, and the result of this Opium War was that China, as we all know, that imperial power, whenever they win war, they used to ask the compensation from the defeated party or the defeated country. So in the same manner, Chinese were being asked to hand over their 5 important ports to Great Britain and USA. So in this manner, the impact of opium was that they have to hand over 5 important ports. And under the treaty, when their 5 ports were being handed over to Great Britain, later on this port was being opened up for the other countries as well. So in this way, we have seen the Opium War was between China and Great Britain, and China was defeated, and it was just because of illegal supply of tobacco or opium in China.
Opium Wars. Whenever we think about this topic, many questions used to come in our mind. First of all, what were the Opium Wars? Opium Wars were the 2 conflicts that took place in China between Western countries and the Qing dynasty. Another question comes in our mind, that who were the main countries that were involved in Opium War? The first Opium War fought between the China and Great Britain, whereas the second war fought between Great Britain, France against the China. Without knowing the result who won the Opium Wars, the curiosity remained incomplete. For this, we come to know that Great Britain won the first Opium War, meaning that opium trade continued, that China had to compensate for the losses and increase trade ports, and that Hong Kong Island was given to British. In the same way, the second war was won by Great Britain and France, resulting in the legislation of the opium trade for more trade ports and more land given away to the victors. What were the long-term consequences of the Opium War? This is also an interesting area to know about. The Opium Wars marked the starts of decades of the unequal treaties between China and foreign power. The ruling Qing dynasty was ultimately toppled and replaced by the Republican government in year 1912.
So that's all in this module, and remaining topic further we will discuss in the upcoming module of this chapter. Till then, stay happy, stay fit.
It's time to do some questionnaire. First question is, between whom and when was the first Opium War fought? It was between France and Britain in year 1839, between China and England in 1842, between China and France in 1878, or between Britain and China in 1997. And the second question is, when was Hong Kong returned to China by Britain? In year 1997, in year 1877, in year 1905, or in year 1887? Answer all these questions in comment. Thank you for watching.